Open any social media app, and you are immediately hit with a barrage of voices telling you how incredibly easy it is to start a side hustle and make $10,000 a month. Many beginners tell themselves they can't start because they don't have thousands of dollars in capital. That is a distraction. Almost all modern digital side hustles require little to no money to get off the ground. The real currencies you are spending are your limited free time after work and your tolerance for friction and rejection. This leaves you with a distinct choice. Do you chase immediate cash by cold pitching businesses and acting as a middleman? Or do you accept delayed gratification and spend months quietly learning a complex technical skill? To cut through the influencer hype, we need an objective way to evaluate these options. This is the effort versus impact matrix. The horizontal axis measures the time and skill required just to enter the market. The vertical axis maps the reliability of actually hitting that $10,000 a month milestone once your operation is established. We are going to take the 7 most prominent side hustles right now and plot them precisely on this grid so you can determine the exact path that fits your risk tolerance. The first category is the brokers. This includes brand deal flipping and short-form content strategy. Brand deal flipping works by inserting yourself as a middleman. You find an online creator, negotiate a sponsorship with a large brand on their behalf, and take a percentage of the final contract. Look at this crowd surrounding the sidemen. Creators command massive attention at scale. Because YouTube now captures a huge slice of global TV viewership, brands are highly motivated to pay people who can secure those creator partnerships. Short-form strategy operates on a similar principle. You analyze the hooks and retention patterns of viral videos, then sell audience growth services to local, traditional businesses who have zero understanding of digital marketing. The distinct advantage of the broker category is speed. You can start with a laptop and internet connection, build a few relationships, and potentially generate cash flow quickly without spending a single dollar. The trade-off is the daily grind. Your results are heavily dependent on external algorithms, and finding clients requires sending hundreds of cold messages and surviving constant rejection. When we plot these on the matrix, they land firmly in the low barrier to entry but low to medium reliability quadrant. Broker hustles are essentially high-stress sales jobs. They are fast to launch but financially fragile, lacking the long-term stability of a self-sustaining asset. Our second category is the product systems, which covers eBay reselling and branded dropshipping. Succeeding on modern eBay requires entirely ignoring the mass market. Instead, sellers find success by dominating highly specific niches, supplying items like replacement gaming thumbsticks to a dedicated, loyal buyer base. Branded dropshipping demands a similar pivot. Pushing cheap, generic items with slow shipping doesn't work anymore. You must focus on designing trustworthy digital storefronts and positioning premium products that people actively want to use. The major upside here is the ceiling. Once these product systems are built and optimized, you can process automated volume sales at strong margins without ever speaking to a client. But the early stages are brutal. You have to endure months of trial and error, constantly split-testing ads, and managing inventory delays, and absorbing early financial losses before the store actually turns a profit. On our chart, the product systems sit right in the middle, a medium barrier to entry and medium reliability. If you are an analytical thinker who wants to build automated processes, this is an excellent path, as long as you have the financial patience to survive those initial thin margins. This brings us to the final active category, the hard skills. We're looking specifically at video editing and brand identity design. To start here, you have to accept months of zero income. You will spend anywhere from 1 to 6 months quietly practicing how to pace a story, or how to design a comprehensive visual style that makes a corporate brand look trustworthy. Because highly polished design and engaging editing directly increase a client's bottom-line revenue, competent freelancers can charge retainers ranging from $2,500 up to $10,000 per single project. People worry that AI will automate these jobs away, but AI only imitates existing patterns. It cannot feel narrative tension, build anticipation, or invent the true emotional hook that clients actually pay for. That specialized capability secures these hustles on the matrix, pushing them into the high barrier to entry and highly reliable quadrant. That leaves us with the seventh hustle, investing. Think of this strictly as the wealth preserver. Investing automates your long-term passive income, but it requires fuel. You must use the active cash flow generated from one of the other 6 hustles to fund your portfolios. The hard skills demand the longest runway of entirely unpaid labor. However, that steep, frustrating learning curve actively protects you from competition, ensuring your skills act as a resilient, high-value asset. Every side hustle requires an upfront cost. You either pay by enduring relentless sales rejection, or you pay by sacrificing your free time to unpaid learning. To find your match, use this flowchart starting with your current situation. Need immediate cash? Follow the path to brand deal flipping. Highly analytical? Your route is branded dropshipping. Want ultimate stability? Your path leads straight to the hard skills. For the vast majority of people watching, mastering a hard skill is the absolute best path. Because the ticket prices in design and editing are so high, reaching $10,000 a month doesn't require chasing hundreds of customers. You only need to secure and maintain 4 or 5 solid clients. Because as cheap, automated content floods the internet, true human skill becomes increasingly rare and significantly more valuable. Stop settling for easily replaceable middlemen roles. Survive the initial learning curve, build an undeniable capability, and funnel your profits directly into your investments to lock in your financial freedom.